Hey everybody, welcome back to the Video Geek Squad channel. In this VidTechy tutorial, I'm going to be going over the VidTechy product, and we're going to be doing a comparison, contrast and comparison to Morningfame as well as vidIQ, and I'm going to be going through the VidTechy product, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to do some keyword research, and I'm going to be teaching you guys a couple of other things here. So it's going to be really important that you sort of dial in. This is probably going to be a little bit of a longer tutorial, but I need for you guys to sort of stick with me. I'm going to be trying to sort of navigate my way around the screens, so I just need for you guys to stick with me in this particular video. Now, I need to let you guys know, if you are looking to learn how to do SEO for YouTube, if you're looking to do search engine optimization, if you're looking to rank your videos high in YouTube search and also to rank your videos on Google, what I'm going to be doing and showing you in this particular video is to help you to boost your video rankings as well as to help you boost your views on your video. Now, I actually have 3 YouTube channels currently. My highest YouTube channel right now has about 18,000 subscribers on that channel, roughly about to hit 18,000. I think we're about 100 off. This is my second channel, which is about 1,100, and my third YouTube channel is roughly about 500. It's about to cross over the 500 mark very, very soon, and we're going to be putting additional tutorials on that channel very soon. Now, I just needed to let you guys know I'm not new to ranking videos, nor am I new to helping individuals. I have lots of clients and individuals in the space that actually pay me to teach them how to rank videos. I've done it for a number of years, and so I'm not new to it. I've been doing this for quite some time. So I have been paid by my clients and my students to teach them how to do YouTube and to also rank their videos in various different niches. Now, you'll find a link down in the description below that will bring you over to the Digital Learn Academy. This is the academy that I have established. This academy will help you to grow and prosper on YouTube, as well as a whole myriad of other niches as well. You get more information about that. Now, I have 2 barriers of entry. You can come in as a community paid membership. It's only $10 per month, and you can see all of the things that we do for you there. But we also have a YouTube coaching program. This is a yearly coaching program to help you as far as growing on your YouTube channel. You can actually come in at either $6.97, or we've broken it into installment payments. Now, the reason why we have actually done that is because we know that our system works, and we have a step 1, step 2 kind of system to show individuals how to build their channel and what to do. Okay. Now, in this tutorial, what I want to do in this VidTechy tutorial is to walk you through how to use the VidTechy product. Now, this is available currently on AppSumo at a lifetime deal, but I want to compare it to Morningfame, and I want to show you some different aspects of this particular tool and why I got rid of one of my Morningfame accounts using this, and how you most certainly can do the same. Now, just to give you guys an inside look at our community, once you come into the community, and you can discover some of our courses. This is my YouTube know-how course, but we also have what's called the YouTube Roundtable. That's located, and you have access to that basically from your documents section. But you guys will get a whole host of membership benefits. You get getting started with the Roundtable. You get live webinar replays and so many other things that you guys will be able to get inside of this community. So I would most certainly tell you, if you are really trying to learn and grow in 2025 and you want to use it for your business and you're serious about it, you'll want to come over, and I share all sorts of things as far as ranking videos, and I show our community how to do that. All right. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at VidTechy. Now, when you're coming into VidTechy and you're doing keyword research and you're trying to rank either on the first page of Google or you're trying to rank on the first page of YouTube, all of your process should start with keyword research. Okay. Now, this is probably the part that most people get really lazy with, because, you know, it can seem to be overwhelming if you're unfamiliar with the process. But what I'm going to hope to do throughout this tutorial is to sort of take away the overwhelm for you Now, I actually have a whole system that I teach all of my students. I even teach my students how to use a Kanban system to run their YouTube channel, okay? So I show them how to use a whole POS system to run their channel and to continue to grow their business. So understand something. I am not new to ranking videos, nor am I new to the process. I understand that sometimes people are new to seeing me, but I've been ranking videos probably since 2007. My first channel on YouTube was in 2007. That's 2 years after YouTube was created. Now, I've created a lot of channels. I've started and stopped them and walked away from some channels. But, now I've looked at YouTube, and I always look at YouTube like a business. And so you need to understand that, whether you're looking to enjoy it or so forth, but YouTube is making money and you should be making money as well. Okay, so let's start here. So when you come into VidTechy, VidTechy has a whole lot of robust features. And I'm not just saying that because I'm promoting it. You're going to see the difference in just a minute. Really, you are. Of course, you can deal with your channel SEO. You've got video SEO. Now, we go into Morningfame. These are your options. You've got your analytics report, your keyword research. They have a niche spy tool, and so does VidTechy, and they give you some AI prompts, right? Just to show you guys that I'm really serious about this and that this is a superior product. If you look here, it will say subscription canceled. Okay, I canceled the subscription when I got VidTechy because I really feel like if you learn the processes of doing keyword research and you learn the system, you'll be able to produce a better result than most people out there. Okay, and hopefully this video is going to get you in the right direction. Okay, so let's start here. When you're looking for keywords that you want to rank for, you can do that in a whole host of tools. Now, I normally do what's called a two product combo. When I was using Morningfame, I used Morningfame, vidIQ. Now I'm going to use VidTechy, vidIQ. Now, one of the reasons why I continue to use vidIQ, vidIQ is one of the premier software programs that you can use to do your keyword research, okay? And this is another way that you can, use it to do the things that are most necessary for you, okay? So just to give you guys an idea, you can do all sorts of research, you can do all sorts of things. When it comes to videos, you can do it when it comes to shorts. And what I did was I put in this best tools to rank YouTube videos because I've been doing a little bit of research before I even came on here with you guys. So let's do some research. Let me get over there. Keywords. All right. So typically when you go into vidIQ, you're going to have keywords. Now, one of the reasons why I like vidIQ is because vidIQ is going to help you get a lot of matching terms. So terms that you were not really familiar with. Now, if you have a blog or you have another keyword research tool, I would tell you when you're deep diving for research, use all of the tools that you have in your possession because you never know what you may be able to find. Okay. So understand that, you guys, you want to make sure that you're able to pretty much use all of those tools to sort of discover what's necessary for you in your business and related to what you have going on. Okay, so like if you have an SMrush tool or you have something else, this is another tool that I use called vidIQ or VidIQ, and all I did was how to rank videos on YouTube, and that's what we're going to focus in this particular video. So I looked up the term how to rank videos in YouTube. Now you can take this same term from there and you can put it into vidIQ. And vidIQ is going to give you a score, an overall score. Now it's going to tell you that it's very high. The search volume is very low, but it says the competition is 29.63. I kind of believe that's not actually accurate, basically based on YouTube. But then it's going to give you some trending videos that are trending for that, and it's going to show you what those videos are and who those individuals are, and that's another reason why I like it. But you can take this same term inside of, and this is going to be a long tutorial, so you guys got to hang in there with me. You got to take this same term and you can put this in the keyword analyzer. Now, I want you to know you don't really need all of those other tools. You can build your YouTube channel from this one tool. You just need to know how to do it, okay? And so you're going to start with the analyzing of that particular keyword, okay? So it's going to tell you that the search volume, it says, is low. Search volume low, but the competition is sort of medium. Now, over here in vidIQ, it says that the overall score is high. And we already know that the search volume is over 16,000. Now, the VidTechy is telling you it's pretty, that the search volume is pretty low, which is not actually accurate. Okay. And that's another reason why I like using both tools, because sometimes you can see that the competition is correct, but the search volume isn't. And none of these tools are perfect in that fact, because sometimes when you can come over here and get the same result from vidIQ, and I could put it in something like Morningfame, and Morningfame would have gave me a totally different number as well. So it happens all the time. When I say all the time, guys, happens all the time. All right. So that's just how you have to look at it. All right. Now, when you click on this, this is going to give you the top 20 videos that are here. Now, the good news here, ladies and gentlemen, is you can start to look at your thumbnail. You can start to look at and start analyzing certain things. It tells you how many comments they have. It tells you what their SERP rank is. And it tells you when the video was published, okay? And you also get other statistics on this particular video, all right? Now, if you're doing any sort of Google ads, it'll tell you some earning potential. So you guys will get earning potential, as well as, here we go, guys, related keywords. And this is where this tool comes in handy and can help you, because just like in vidIQ, you have something called related keywords. And so if the keyword has too much competition, you can start to look for related keywords, okay? And so you look for related keywords like how to rank for YouTube fast, YouTube SEO, and you can look at the scores, of course, to see what their scores are to determine whether or not you want to do that. Now, I'm going to do it by competition. So let's start with low. We want to look at all of the things in the low category. It says YouTube ranking factors. That's getting about 2,000 searches. Now, that's something that we may want to look at. So let's look at YouTube ranking factors. So this is saying that it's very low. So let's see here. Let's go here. Let's copy this. And we're going to come over to VidTechy, and we're going to put in YouTube ranking factors, and we're going to analyze this keyword. Now, when it comes to keyword research, you have to keep in mind, guys, that the only thing that you want to do is you want to constantly be, keeping keywords, putting keywords in a list, and going back to those keywords. Like what I'll do sometimes is I'll have a whole day that I spend just doing keyword research so that I can look at other keywords. Now, if you're doing, affiliate product reviews and stuff like that, you can't always do that. But what you have to learn how to do, and what I'm going to be talking about in this video, is you're going to have to learn how to combine keywords. So if you're doing a review video on a review product, what you may want to do is combine other keywords with that review product name, and that way it'll help you with your ranking of your particular video. And I'm going to show you that with this. Now, this has some related keywords, your YouTube ranking factors, and so it's also going to show you some Google trends in the last 30 days. It's showing you and YouTube ranking factors. Now, according to this vidIQ, it's saying that this is pretty good, and this is a keyword that I would most certainly like to include in the arsenal. Okay, so that's one of the ways that you can do that as well. Now, we're going to keep this, and I'm going to take that over into video SEO. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add a new video project, right? And we're going to call it VidTechy, and then we're going to add VidTechy YouTube ranking factors. That's going to be our keyword, and we're going to save it just to show you what we're talking about here. So as you can see, I combined the two of those, the two of those, okay? So then what you're going to do is you're going to retype that in there, okay, and you're going to put that in there, and you're going to search the keyword. Now, nobody's really searching for VidTechy YouTube ranking factors. Now, that's going to work on there. But what I want to show you is, let's take out the VidTechy part of that. Let's take out VidTechy and let's search for the keyword again. All right, so now you can see that it is searched in YouTube as well as Google. Now, you always want to make sure that you have some keywords that are found in Google as well as YouTube, because that, of course, is going to help you when it comes to the ranking of your channel, okay, and your videos, okay? Now, it's going to give you some questions. How to rank YouTube, how to rank YouTube videos, how to rank it fast, and it's going to give you a list of things here, okay? Now, if you search this particular keyword and you analyze the keyword, you're going to see these are some of the things that you get. You get the what, you get the prepositions, get more views with ranked tags. You get all sorts of things that you can then start to research on your channel. So you can check these keywords, and that's what these buttons are for here, for you to do detailed research on it. Now, since we know that this is searched in Google as well as on YouTube, we're going to go ahead and choose this for step 2. Okay. And so what's going to happen is, so now it's going to analyze the keyword. All right. So it's saying that it has a, and here's the interesting thing. You're going to get some different numbers sometimes when you use this software, because I'm quite sure that all of these softwares are using certain things to rank and to pull their data. So you're going to have to remember that. Now, on this video, it says the competition is low. It says that the search volume is 41, which is on the medium score. And it says the ranking opportunity for this keyword, YouTube ranking factors with your channel, it has a medium chance, okay? So you have a medium chance ranking your videos using this particular term. It says that the subscriber channel breakthrough has 3,000 subscribers. I only have 1,000. It says the view on the breakthrough video only has 17, and the other one, the breakthrough video, only has 0 comments, and I have 3. So these are the dominant channel for this. He has 1 video published, and so this is what we're talking about, and that's here. Okay, so you got to keep that in mind, guys. Now, also understand that some of these channels that they have here, these are well-established channels. They have something called authority. So these are YouTube authority-based channels. And when you're a small YouTuber, you don't have the type of authority, but you still can rank even though you may not necessarily have the authority, and you may be able to get the views and share. Now, you can see here that this video only has 118 views. So this video has not that many views here, and it says here, if you're going to knock off anybody's video, you can possibly knock off this particular video, because this video has 17 views. So this video, so the term is pretty good in Google as well as YouTube. So if it's a term that's searched a lot, you can most certainly use this keyword. Okay, so this is something that you want to make sure that you keep in mind. Now, when you go back to do your keyword research, you can see and keep in mind you have all of these other keywords that you can go into and you can start to look at. Okay, so in this particular instance, we're gonna stick with this one, but I want to tell you some differences with vidIQ as well as Morningfame and why I let it go. Now, YouTube ranking factors, it says that this score is high, right? But when you come into VidTechy and we analyze the keyword, it says that it gave us a medium score. So we got a medium score there and not necessarily a high score. So it's letting us know. But the competition is very low. That's according to this. And it also says competition is very low here. So it's giving you sort of the same information. It's just giving it to you in a different way. Okay, so that way you guys have to understand it. Now, when it comes to video SEO, it's pretty much giving you all of the details that you need to know, and you can start taking a look at the thumbnail and so forth. Okay, now in my courses and classes, I sort of teach you guys a very quick method for coming up with your titles, tags, descriptions, and so forth. And I teach you how to do that using a piece of software. Once I find out what my keyword is and what my keywords are, then typically what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just make the video. Whereas what I used to do is I would get all my keywords, I would get my title done first, and then I would make my video later. Now I just find out what the keywords are that I'm going to rank for, and then I start to make my video, and then I'm find that out first, and then I make my thumbnail. So here's my actual process. I do my keyword research first. That's number one. Number two is I will actually make my thumbnail. So I focus in on my thumbnail because the click-through rate is what's important there, and you getting that in your process. Now my third process is to just simply make the video. Once I make the video, I have a piece of software that will literally give me 10 titles, that will write my description, that will do all of the other things that I typically would have to do myself. I no longer have to do, it'll actually do it for me. Okay. And so I show you all of that inside of the Digital Learn Academy. So you guys can get all of that information when you become a part of the Academy. If you're in the YouTube Roundtable, that's who gets all of that information, is my Roundtable members. Okay. All right. Now, with that being said, let's go a little bit further into this. So we see YouTube ranking factors is exactly what we're going to look at here. Okay. So what you would do is you would click that for step 3. Now let's look at it here in Morningfame. Let's do some research just to show you kind of how Morningfame works. Now I typically like Morningfame for very small YouTube channels. Like if you have a very small channel, you may want to use Morningfame. But now I'm telling you, VidTechy can do the very same thing, and you can get it at a lifetime deal. It's a no-brainer. You'd be crazy to pay money when you can do the same exact thing, because the same exact thing that this software is doing, and you could do the same thing. So just like you put it in here into VidTechy and you analyze it, this is all you're going to do. You're going to put in your search term here, and it's going to say go to step 2. So all of them have the same kind of feature and feel. So now this is telling you that the YouTube ranking this is searched in Google as well as YouTube, but it's saying that it's actually getting 2 monthly searches. Now remember how I told you that all of these software are going to have different kind of numbers that they give you as far as how they can what's actually pulling in the data, right? This says it's only searched 2. This tells us that it's searched over 2,000 times. If you search here, this is telling us that it's giving us about 1,000 searches, right? So we know just basically on keyword research, if you're doing keyword research, you want to stick with a medium and you want to stick with a low. If you can stick with a medium or a low, you're doing good, okay? You just don't want to be in the orange and you don't want to be in the red when it comes to search volume a lot of times, because it's going to take you a lot to rank for those videos, okay? Now, when you come back over here, I'm going to tell you that vidIQ, I use the vidIQ all the time because it helps with matching terms as far as keyword research, because sometimes, your brain, you're not even thinking about a lot of this stuff. So it's hard. So let's go ahead and click on choose this for step 3. So the same thing that you would do here, when you analyze the keyword, it says choose for step 3. It's using the same kind of situation here. And it's showing you the same ranking videos that this software is showing you, the same ranking videos. So you're getting the same thing from VidTechy that you would get from Morningfame. So it's just going to show you, you're just getting it now at a lifetime deal instead of paying a full price for it. Okay. So you're using your brain and you're doing what you need to do. Okay. I'm just saying. So it's doing the exact same thing. All right. So you did that. You clicked on this and you said, okay, this is good. So according to this, my channel is going to have a really good likelihood of viewing this, getting this. My channel's average view is 400 for volume. So this would be a because it gives me a DCB score. Now you normally want to get a DDD score according to this, but this is actually a pretty decent keyword to use. Okay, so now what you would do is you would just choose this for step 4, And then you would go into coming up with your title, your description, and your tags. Now, the thing about the thing that I like about Morningfame is that it will pull in some of these keywords for you. The difference in VidTechy is if I choose this for step 3, okay, what's going to happen is I'm going to have to come down here and I'm going to have to get my tags, okay? So it's going to tell me that the top tags used by 9 videos, this is one of them. The tag that's used by 8 of the videos, this is one of them. And then it's going to go into the tags that are used by 2 other videos, okay? And so you can determine which one of these tags that you want to use for your channel, okay? Now the difference between Morningfame is going to go ahead and pull it in, but not all of these are great sometimes for your channel. You want to make sure that some of these that you take out and you don't necessarily use, okay? And so that's how I would go with that, all right? Now, so that's VidTechy, that's vidIQ, as well as Morningfame, all right? Now, vidIQ does not have the putting together the whole process of your video. Like you can't click on anything for workflow to put in your title, your description, and all of your tags all in one place and save it, upload your thumbnail and look at it and compare it to other people's thumbnails. But with this software, you can do that very same thing. So it just makes more sense to use this software because, of course, this software is going to do the trick for you as far as search engine optimization, as well as helping you to rank on the first page of Google, okay? Now, I went ahead and canceled this subscription because it doesn't make any sense because you're going to do this very same thing over here, okay? Now, just so that you understand, this is available at a lifetime deal. On AppSumo. I would highly recommend, if you are going to get this, I recommend tier license number 3. And the reason why is because you can get at least 5 YouTube channels. So if you're growing your YouTube channels, I have 3 currently, so I could only add 2 more with this particular software. I'm going to advise you to go here and to grow your channel and to continue to do the stuff that you're doing, if that makes sense to you, because that should it should make sense, so that way you guys will understand that whole process, okay? And so that way you'll get it. All right, so this is VidTechy, and this is how you can do keyword research. It's very, very easy. You start off here with VidTechy. You come over here and you start doing. You can do your the keyword analyzer, which is over here. So you start with the analyzing of the keyword. So you find whatever keyword that you're thinking about making a video about, and you can come up with matching terms, matching keywords by using the vidIQ combo, and the vidIQ combo is going to help you. So look at this one. Like this one, the search is really low here. It says, hold on. Black hat says the competition is low. The medium score. So a lot of these is very easy for you to discover new keywords, but you have to put in the work. And what I would do what I would tell you to do is to open up a notepad document, guys. Open up Notepad, and when you open up the Notepad document, start copying and pasting keywords on your Notepad document. Okay, so when you see certain keywords that have potential, now yes, you can create keyword list inside of VidTechy. So you can actually create a list here where you can actually put all of your you can create save list here. You can create a list of topics that you might want to do, as well as keywords. So you can save your favorite keyword list. You can just say keyword main researched list. All right, so you can create that and you say, okay, that wish list is saved. And if you refresh it, it should show up here. And I noticed that this has been doing that twice. I don't know if that's my system or if that's just a glitch. Okay, so now you have this. All right, so you can add a keyword to this. It says no keywords are found. So what I would do here is you could come over to the keyword analyzer just to show you. You could put in the keyword here, and you would analyze the keyword just like we did in vidIQ or another tool. It's going to tell you that the search volume is low. Now, according to this, it says the search volume is about 1,400. Now, if we went over to Morningfame, let's do Morningfame and see what Morningfame says. Morningfame says BAA. So this search term is another good one. It's another good one. Let's do this. Let's do step 3. So you got a BAA. Look. So this is another good search term. Black Hat Google Maps SEO. So, I mean, you got some really good stuff that you can do with research. But research, it takes time. So don't try to do keyword research if you're looking to make the video the same day. Don't do that. Sit down like one day out of the month or 2 days out of the month, do some research and find you 40 to 50 good keywords that you can make videos about and put them into your Excel document or your PDF or your project management system, which is what I typically do here. And I'll put that stuff over there and I will just continue to stack on my list. Now, you typically will want to have anywhere between 100. I try to have at least 100 keywords that I've done some research. And so I'll sit down for hours and do the keyword research. And so that's something that you'll want to do when it comes. That's the hardest part of doing it, because the videos are easy. Once you learn how to start doing your content, learning something like open loops and some of those other things that you need to learn in order to become a better content creator. Okay. And so this is how you guys can do research in VidTechy. This is my comparison. Now, the reason why I walked away from Morningfame is because the exact same thing that you can do in Morningfame, you can do in VidTechy. So it makes no sense for you to pay a monthly fee when you can do the same thing here. Now, this is going to give you the top videos here. And so it's going to give you the same things here. Now, the vidIQ isn't going to do that. It's going to give you matching terms. If there's any, it'll give you some questions. If there are any, it'll give you related keywords. If there's any sort of related keywords. And so you have all of those keywords and stuff that you can look up and you can do your research about. But that just gives you some general information. I personally think that VidTechy is most certainly a replacement for Morningfame, because outside of the niche spy or the niche spy, there's no difference except for all of the other tools that VidTechy gives you. You can do a competitor analysis. You can compare your you can take a video URL and compare that. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff that you can do here. You have your description generator, you have your tag finder. Believe it or not, guys, I've hooked this to AI. And all I have to do here is type a message in here, and I can literally tell this what I want it to do, and not leave the tool. Now, I do have some other tools that I use, but now this is amazing. Like this software is really good. And I think that over the years, these software are only going to get better, especially as technology increases and all of that stuff increases. So they're just going to get better. So I'm going to definitely tell you to hop over to AppSumo, grab VidTechy now, why it's at a lifetime deal, because right now you're going to be able to get this software. You can start it off with one channel. Take a look at what you can do here. I did another review, and I'll link to my review somewhere in the description or in a card somewhere, and you guys will be able to go over there and take a look at it. But I definitely think you guys should pick up this tool, because it is most certainly an amazing tool and can help you grow your YouTube channel. I cancel my subscription. I'm going to tell you flat out, guys, VidTechy is where it's at. Once you learn how to maneuver around this, you are going to rock it. And I'm teaching you how to maneuver around it inside of my community. Okay, so come inside the community and it will be definitely worth it. There'll be a link down in the description below, and that way you guys will learn how to do that. And so VidTechy is where it's at. No more Morningfame for me. No more monthly subscription. I'm so glad. And you can get the very same thing. So I'll see you guys in the very next video.